celebration was being held for the public at the Lakes Distillery at the weekend.
Last couple of days we have been preparing for this big launch, so it's a very, very important day for us, our founders, and everybody working at Lakes Distillery, because this is a launch of our first widely available single malt whiskey, the Whiskey Maker's Reserve. It's been so our distillery, we started distilling in December of 2014, so it's been a few years getting here.
The spirit has to be in the cask for 3 years and 1 day before it can legally be called whiskey, and the process of creation is involved and specific.
It's more about assembly, it's about architecture. So the creation process takes into consideration different kinds of oaks, American oak, French oak, Spanish oak, and they all have different characters that come through in the whiskey. It has to be very, very specific, and as you can probably know from the rest of the team, I'm very obsessed about precision. It's like anything, whether you bake a cake or make a cup of tea, the more careful you are with the whole process, the more better the product it will be at the end.
They say the day marks an important one for the region in the eyes of the industry.
I think historically, Scotland used to be the major whiskey producer and still well known in the world as Scotch whiskey. But England, we have a few distilleries, but to create English single malt whiskey that can be, put on the world stage, that was a big challenge, and that was something that drove me to come to Lakes from Macallan. And I think this is where we can put Cumbria, the Lake District National Park, onto the world stage.
The directors of the distillery say the day marked a new era for the business.
Well, today is a celebration of 8 years of hard work, £14 million of investment and 5 years of whisky production. And effective for a new whisky distillery, it's almost day one, even though we've been here for 5 years and for 8 years and producing for 5 years. So it's a great day to celebrate and to share that with all of our employees and also with the public. And it's nice to finally see what you've envisaged for the last 8 years come into being.
They also thanked all the people who've been involved in getting them to this point.
It's a great relief. It's something to be incredibly proud of. It's something to reflect on how everybody in this business, we have around about 70 or 8 employees, how everybody's contributed, everybody's believed, because you've got to believe in the sort of business like this. And it's a great day of reflection. We picked the Lake District National Park because it's a place of outstanding beauty, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On the site we employ around about 70 people, mostly young people, in northwest Cumbria. Northwest Cumbria sort of doesn't have the benefit of the main tourist business in the central lakes. We now have 100,000 people visit this attraction every year. It's even more rewarding if you believe that what you're doing is going to not only make a difference to your local area, but also going to be seen and enjoyed around the world.
Nigel believes that the support of other local businesses has helped them in their development.
I think the local LEP told us that the immediate economic benefit to the local economy was about £1.7 million, which is fantastic. And we've now got people travelling from around the world who are coming to Workington, to Cockermouth and to the northern lakes, to come here and also explore this area around us. It's important that people adopt us, important that people are pleased that we're here, and it's important that people support us, because without that support we won't be the success that we hope to be.
The day featured live music, tastings and tours, while the distillery finished up the first 8 years and start looking forward to the next ones. Kieran McFadgen, That's TV.